I just got done watching the viral video of the father that is reprimanding his teen girl for posting something on Facebook. I went and I read many of the comments, and there's a ton of videos out supporting this man. When I originally watched the video, I was reeled back by his violent nature, um, his ownership of his daughter. Um, yes, he grounded her for 3 months. For what? Um, I'm sorry, but you don't own your children. A couple of points I'd like to make. This is all kind of random thoughts because I'm still reeling in the realization that people actually believe that this guy is a hero. And I mean, it had been said in several videos and comments, this guy's a hero. Number one, where was his wife? Number two, why did she disrespect him? Um, you're calling your daughter out to the whole world. Isn't that disrespect? I mean, if he could do that on here, what else has he done leading up to this disrespect? I brought up three boys. Uh, yep, there was a point at which some disrespect was shown, and I would call him out on it. I'd say, hey, come on, cut me a break. You know, I'm the dad around here. Later on, they'd apologize, and we'd move on. Um, when my boys were little, when they were born, I remember telling my wife, they have a personality of their own. We don't own them. As a parent, you are there to nurture them, to put a roof over their head, food in their mouth, help guide them in the right direction. But that is all. Um, no different than the lion. I was the lion in my house, meaning the father, the provider. My boys got to a certain age where, like the cub, they will challenge the lion for the head of the den. But he would force them out. And yes, there were some very vicious arguments, not in our home, because I pointed this out. We're human beings. But in the animal world, they push them out. And usually there are some violent arguments or whatever you want to call them. But then they go on their own. To bring a child up and call them out on a website like YouTube, which millions and millions of people are watching, the video went viral. I received on MSN, this is where I originally found out about it. I wasn't on YouTube, and I read the comments on there. I would have to say it's 75 that this guy's a hero, which only tells me why the world is as screwed up as it is. Um, and then you have the others that, are in support of this was almost abuse. In the end, he shoots her computer. Oh, well, he bought it. Um, my thought on that, when I saw it and saw some of the comments, which I didn't uh, leave any reply for, when I bought my children something, it was theirs. Okay, plain and simple, it was theirs. Um, yep, they had computers, they had TVs, all of it. They had to learn from their mistakes the same as I did. I was not one to tell them, oh, well, back in the day, my mother and father stood together. Yes, they had arguments. Yes, there were times they didn't get along. But when it came to raising the children, they stood together. If you did something wrong, you knew you did something wrong. My dad was a man of few words. And there were times that we disrespected him, and it was dealt with, or usually by, going out and chopping wood or something of that nature. Give you time to think on your own, not on a computer where you can sit and, talk. Um, with my children, many of their friends came over to my house. They were always in and out, which I had no problems with. I mean, there were Sundays that were 10, 11 kids there, young teenage boys that, they'd come over. Oh, what's for dinner, Pops? I mean, that's the way it was. I helped them with their homework. Um, I was not on their peer level. Okay, that I usually was back in my room, but I was aware of what was going on around me. And some of them disrespected their parents, and I would sit and talk to them and tell them, hey, you know, cut your dad a break. He's working, some long hours, trying to make it, and this world the way it is today, blah, blah, blah. But I do see some of what this man is talking about with kids showing disrespect. But why? One of the things I didn't see, and I think I mentioned it earlier, is where was mom? Does he own his wife too? Um, many families are like that. But mom was never mentioned, and she didn't respect. Well, in a way, she disrespected her mother too. But if her mother and father stood together against the child, then yep, I have a problem. Um, but if it is an intelligent family and he is actually working with her, um, not just telling her what to do. There are so many parents that when a child is born, and especially fathers, you have the fathers who always wanted to play football and couldn't make it, but their son was going to, and he had a son. Good, good, good. He's going to be a hero. Um, the daughter's born, and mom has her modeling at 2 years old. She looks like a slut by 5 years old, and then you wonder why the child has problems. Let him grow up. Let him nurture on his own. You know, he's going to have a different set of friends than you do. Um, yes, my children were an integral part of the family. Decisions many times were made by them. We would sit down where we're going to go on vacation. It wasn't a matter of mom and dad telling you where you're going to go on vacation, telling you what you're going to eat. There were times that my kids came, they come to sit down for dinner. Oh, we're having spaghetti again? Yeah, we're having spaghetti again. Mom was busy, dad was busy. It was simple to put on the table. Oh, okay. You know, uh, what do you guys want to eat this week? They were included in within the family unit. It was not a matter of, oh well, you got chores to do. You get doing them. My kids' rooms were a mess. And many times I'd get on their case about it, get back in that room. And Saturday mornings, well, that's the day that they got to, be with their friends. Either their friends came over or whatever. Not to say I never got mad at my kids, I did. But they understood, and generally when I got mad at them, it was for a damn good reason. The violence that I saw on there, him shooting the the gun that he had alone was like, what are you doing with that gun? Oh, I'm a king. My house. I will tell you what to do and you will do it. Well, guess what? Disrespect. Show me disrespect, I'm going to show it in return. He got it and he didn't like it. Well, as long as he owns her, he can do that. So I guess, well, I see we have 9 minutes here. I've been going on and on. So anyway, I just thought I'd put this out there.